And you just listen to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. Thank you very much for the curiosity from our elders.
This was the Ijo country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools to make your academic education at Government College to Delhi. And
go gather, destroy their food. With the camp and that other camp, don't compensate everybody.
in each generation sometimes. Today Unfortunately we understand of J.C. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his point as more dancer.
There's someone that needs to be exploited.
Some lives are meaningful. Some are empty. Lives that are meaningful with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after some of these earthly adventures and no more, one can still find footprints of these dead lives on the pavements of our contemporary lives.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.
Good day. Thank you very much for talking to the African Center for Community and Development and to people, places and events. What is your name, ma'am?
My name is Mama Endale Kathy.
Okay, we're about to find out about the contribution or the role of women and men in African families. Can you tell me some of the things that some men have done within your life that you have witnessed? And maybe you should tell us a bit about your experience as a single mother and what you did and what some men you observed have been able to do to some families.
Yes, like a single mother, before I go to work, I realized I see to it that the boys and girls, they did the same things in the house, because tomorrow they too will run their own houses. That's why some men, you see some men in their houses, they cannot even make garri. But I made sure that the boys with whom I stayed with about 10 boys apart from my own son. I stayed with them. But I made sure that what the girls were doing, the boys too were doing. What the boys were doing, I know the girls could not do all of the things that the boys were doing. But they were playing their own part at home. Before I left for work, before I go to my job site, I make sure that my children are satisfied. Before they go to school, I make sure that you have done your own responsibility. Those who are supposed to sweep the house, to wash the place and so forth, they go. And I make sure that they go satisfied in school, because when they go to school without you satisfying them, when they don't look clean and they don't have money to eat in school, or those who are far, you don't provide them with taxi to go to school, that makes the children to become, they start doing certain things that they are not supposed to do.
Now let me ask you, do you think, or have you witnessed, or have you heard that some men contribute to the upkeep of children, or can you tell us something about that? Yes,
some men do that. Some men, because their women could not, their wife could not do it, they make sure that they see that their children are well kept in the house. The children look clean. The children are behaving the way they should behave, like children who grow up in a nice home. Some women are weak in that, but the men, they try to make sure that the children are well kept.
So it's a contradiction. Yes. That many researchers say that African men do not participate in the keeping of children, in the upkeep.
They do it. The men, not all, but some men do it. Those men who were brought up in a way that they know that they are supposed to take care of their children, even if their wives are not in. Because sometimes that their wife, maybe she delivers, who will take care of the children? It's the man who is supposed to take care of the children, to make sure that the children, they are up. You make sure that they bathe before they go to school, they come back from school, they eat and so forth. Then you make sure that their wife in the maternity, or whether she's sick or something like that, you make sure that she too is well taken care of. It's not all the time that you invite relatives to come and take care of your children or your wife.
Are you a member of a women group? Any women group?
Yes, I'm a member of our Baptist women group.
No. Okay, so can you say that women in this group or in any common initiative group that women contribute money and so on, they help to sustain their families, or some of them are breadwinners. Can you confess whether women are actually leaders in some families?
Yeah, women are leaders because I'm a member of our Baptist women group. I'm a woman, a member of the Customs women group, FCWA. We make sure that we have our Njangis and so forth. And like our Baptist women group, they teach, we have lessons. Like today, Wednesday, very soon I will go. We have lessons to teach you how you behave in your house, in your matrimonial home, how you handle your children.
What about finances? What do you contribute in terms of money?
In terms of money, we have dues that we pay. Like our custom women group, we have Njangis, but this church group, we don't have those.
That's the Njangis contributions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You have Njangis, you think they use this money to do what?
To develop the women's group now.
And their families?
Yes, and their families.
So now what can you advise other people who are listening to us here to understand about the African woman? Who is the African woman?
The African woman, you cannot stay at home alone. You have to join other women, so that from joining other women, you also learn. You learn so many things there. Like last week when we went for a women's school, the other women, like the nurses and so on, they were teaching us the importance of banana. How banana is important for our health and so forth, and how we should live. There are so many lessons that we learned there, things that even at my own age I did not know. But those young girls who are nurses, they teach us. So all those type of things, those younger ones who did not also know it, they will know it. That's why it's not good for a husband to isolate your wife from going to join those type of groups, because they make her, she becomes timid. She's not smart. Like when you go out with her, she's timid because she's not used to joining the other women to understand certain things in life. When the woman understands certain things in life, she too becomes enlightened. She becomes more civilized. So
is the African woman happy, generally?
Yes, she's happy. An African woman is happy.
Thank you very much, Mama, for talking to the African Center for Community and Development, and to people, places and events. And congratulations for your hard work in bringing up our African brothers and sisters. And I wish you God's blessing and happiness the way forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And you just listen to a young girl who was saying that the community here is totally very angry. Thank you very much for your listening from our elders.
This was the Ijo country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools to make your academic tendencies was at the government college to Delhi.
Go gather, destroy their food. Make cultivated camp and that other camp, Tongo camp. You don't compensate everybody.
In each generation sometimes. Today our focus will be in the style of J.P. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his point Akmo dancer.
Someone that needs to be exploited.
Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. There are lives that are meaningful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after some of these earthly adventures and more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary life.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.